All right, guys, you know what time it is? It's about that time for the haul. So these right away, I'm gonna hit you with them. These are really cool. They're like wood style, almost like wood sunglasses. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I picked them up. You guessed it, Goodwill bins, or the what was it? The Goodwill outlet, whatever you guys want to call it. I call it the Goodwill bins. That's my favorite thing to call it. All right, right away, I'm gonna give you everything I got because there's so much stuff, and then I gotta tell you the story about this thing back there. Remember that from the video before? So right away. Okay, so first and foremost, my buddy Steve saw this, tossed it over to me, and of course, you know I was gonna say yes. We got 1 through 3 of the Star Trek Next Generation movies, and it only had 1, 2, and 3, which then later I ended up finding part 4. So now I got the full set. It just sucks I can't put them all inside of one box. All right, so let's keep going. And then I found another great Star Trek. This one's still sealed. It was literally in plastic. I took it out, I wanted to wash it, but I kind of want to show you guys that these were still sealed. It's from the Star Trek. Wait, I think that's Chris Pratt? No, Pine. Chris Pine. Confusing. There's Spock. Really neat. Blu-ray. Ooh, okay. Okay, this is Master and Commander. Great movie. Russell Crowe. If you haven't watched it, you should. If you know, you know. Poseidon. This is the 2-disc special edition. There was a lot of these going around special edition. Now, these were the ones that I found in the other bin, the DVD bins, and I snatched them up right away. They had X-Men. There you go, 1.5. I don't know. Sorry about the glare, guys. X-Men 2. Oh, there goes that glare again. This one was cool. I had to grab this one. Happy Feet. Such a funny movie. This classic. Like brand new, really smooth, clean, not dent, not broken, not messed up or beat. The Shining, if you know, then you know. All right. Now this was 2010, the year we made contact. I don't know what the hell. It's supposed to be like Space Odyssey. I don't know, like their own version of it with the guy from Jaws. Whatever. I figured I'd give it a go. This version of Peter Pan, which was different. It was different. I remember parts of it. I don't remember the whole thing, so I figured I'd grab it and watch it. The Grinch Stole Christmas, still sealed. Great for the holidays. Van Helsing with what's his name? Hugh Jackson. Jackman. Is it Jackson? Whatever. There he is. There's that chick from I forgot the name of that movie she was in. I'm bad with that. This one was a sealed deal. Another sealed one. We're going Total Recall. Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you know, then you definitely know. Come on, man. Get in the chopper. Come on. What you waiting for? Give these people air. Oh my God, I'm cheesy. I found this really cool Darkwing Duck. It's a wonderful like life type style thing. There we go. I'm gonna do that. I had to switch boxes. The original box is beat up. That is super cool. All right. Love Darkwing Ducks. One of my favorite animated series. The Preacher's Wife is another great movie, which I love. Whitney Houston, rest in peace. She's amazing in it. She was amazing in a lot of her movies and her music. I love that woman. Fast Time in Richmond High. You guys definitely love. I know there's a lot of people out there that love this movie for many reasons. I love it. It's a great movie. And I already have The Ring 1, Part 1, which you guys don't know. And they did have a Part 2. I found it and I swiped it so I can have both 1 and 2. 1 was my favorite. 2 was okay. We're gonna go to these VHS and we still got more DVDs. This tape I got from my buddy Steve, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, which I didn't have. I'm glad to have on the collection. I've never seen this movie ever. If anyone knows about this movie, let me know in the comments below. I never saw it. It doesn't seem something that I would watch. And I found this one. I remember watching this on HBO once, because I think it was on HBO when they were there. It was In Sync from Madison Square Garden. I thought it was No Strings Attached tour. I think it was one of their, honestly, it was one of their best performances in this tour. And then I had Part 1 of this, and I figured why not grab Part 2. Yep, Rugrats in Paris. So this is considered Part 2 to the first one. I love the Nickelodeon orange. It's so cool. All right, so now on this side, I found this really cool Lost Boys Special Edition. It's a 2-disc, which has behind the scenes and all that stuff, which I love, documentaries. And the one that I have doesn't have this. I'm excited for this. I was watching it last night. Really good. Now, these are like the box, the limited edition of Dirty Dancing. See them here and through here. Boop. There's the see-through. There they are, together in love. Patrick Swayze, another amazing person, actor who passed away. I feel too young. Another box set. Wrigley Scott is Kingdom of Heaven. I don't remember if I watched this one or not, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. And I love the box set. It comes with a bunch of stuff in there. I love the behind the scenes. I love all that stuff. Now this one I don't have, and I love this little box style here. It looks like the booklet that he had, and I know he has like a journal that he writes or something. It's really, look at that. It opens up really cool. The DVD's in here. How neat is that? It's so cool. And a Velcro, look. All right, let's keep it going. Another one, a great movie. I know a lot of people knock it, but I think it was a great movie. When I saw Obi-Wan Kenobi singing, I said I gotta watch this movie. Moulin Rouge. You guys know this one. For those who do, I love documentaries, and my buddy Steve realized that, and he said, "Hey, look what I got." I thought it was some kind of movie. I said, "Oh, Barbarians." Then I saw the bottom, History Channel. So yeah, I love documentaries. If I can get them on DVDs, I'll grab it too. This was great. 2-disc special edition, sealed. I just opened up the case. I'm watching it today. Robin Hood. This one has bonus material, 2 discs. I'm excited because, you know, they're gonna do behind the scenes and certain, you know, how they made stuff. I love that stuff. That's why I love DVDs. Let me see. Got a few more left. Oh, I'm running out of time here. Okay, Hamilton, Building America. This is another documentary on the History Channel, which I like. And the Russell Crowe Gladiator Extended Edition. Look at that bad boy right there. How cool is that? Look at all that stuff that comes with it. I loved it. I love physical media. It's amazing. And then I found these 3, part 1, 2, and 3 of Knight Rider with David Hasselhoff. That's right, the Hoff. There he is. There he is, guys. Savor it. Enjoy it. There he is, the Hoff. All right, so the knickknacks I found was this really cool little Pippi Longstocking. How cool is that? Hang her up in my 80s room. And I found these gigantic long matches. I know people say, why you want matches? For the candles. I have candles here. I lighten them up, and I hate burning my finger, and I hate torching it because it burns the thing. So this thing, I'm looking at it. What is it? So watch this. Ready? See if you can see it. Hang on. I gotta turn something off. There's too many lights. It's too bright. I don't know if you guys can see it. No, we're gonna have to turn this off. Hang on. All right. So see the light go on? Like every switch turns on the light. How cool is that? And then the key turns it off and on. And then this thing goes around. It almost look, and then you take this wire here and connect it to this port right here. And that light goes on. So this whole thing is lit up. It almost looks like Ziggy from the Quantum Leap, when Al used to have that Sam, there's 99.9% chance that you're here to save such and such. All right, so let's keep going to finish this off, and I'm gonna tell you the story really fast. Let me see. Give me some light here because it's too dark. Woo! All right, and okay, so I also found these great CDs, Jason Mraz, if I'm saying that right, and the Jingle All the Way soundtrack. Excited. All right, I know I'm forgetting something. Oh, this I picked up somewhere else for free. It's called American Songbook, music from like the 40s and 50s. So I found on this bin right here. Here, this is what we'll do. All right, so we're gonna end this video and we're gonna make it a part 2. Okay, so this is part 1 of the first video, the first haul. Get ready for part 2. I'm gonna give you the story about the CD bins. Okay, so let's do this. And well, that was the beginning part. All right, so get ready for my next video. It's coming right after this one. So I'll tell you exactly the story about the bin. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video with all the stuff I purchased. I wish they'd give you more time on this thing. It's so annoying. If you enjoy, hit the heart, share, tell your friends about it if they're into this physical media and duetting and all that good stuff. So time running out. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back, part 2. Cheesy. All right, so we're basically, I wanted to tell the stories a little long, and I just didn't have enough time for in that video because they don't give you full time. So basically, we're gonna talk about this. The DVD one is like gone. We went through it already, and he donated the rest. My buddy Steve, and I ended up bringing this back, and I'll tell you why. So what happened was, we were at the Goodwill bins, and when we're walking in, he goes, "Hey, listen, there's a two bins, one with CDs, one with DVDs. You want to look at those before before I jumped in. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let me do that first because I might find some gems. So I went in and dug, and I grabbed maybe two CDs. The rest I grabbed in that last video you saw the DVDs. I grabbed those from there. So I said, well, I'm good with these. Let me keep going. And I started going in looking for VHS and stuff like that. And so as we were leaving, I said, let me go back to that dollar section and see what they got there. And they had the same totes. They added more CDs and more DVDs, and then they put the tape going across this way. And it said, not sold separately, sold basically the full bin for $1. And I said to myself, for $1, I can rummage through these, grab whatever I want, and then the rest I donate it back. It's a win. Think about it. Like, you get a nice, because they do sell the media separate for $1.99. And if I were to grab every single individual one for 99 cents, I would have paid more. So all of those for 99 cents, and then again, grab a crap load of them, and then donate the rest for someone who might want something. I thought it was a win. So we took them in, and we decided to go to my friend Matt's house. Let's go down there, and we had some sandwiches. Were delicious, by the way. I think it was roast beef. I want to say it was roast beef sandwiches. Man, it was delicious. It was so good. Anyway, but that's nor here nor there. What happened was we got there and we started grabbing. So I'm grabbing CDs, and my buddy's grabbing CDs. We're grabbing. So let's say, for example, so I saw like Insane, Nick Lachey and whatever. So I'm just stacking my little stack on the side. He's grabbing his. So he decided, I don't know why, but Steve opens it up and he goes, oh, there's nothing there. I'm like, oh, okay. Then he grabs the next one. He goes, let me see. Oh, there's nothing there either. And that's when I started thinking, like, could they all be empty? And I didn't want to think that. I was like, there was so many good ones. And guess what? Yes. Every single one of those CDs in there was empty. Until then, he found a few. I think he found a total of 6 total after. Because we tossed it. We just said, screw it. We went midway. We didn't even bother going all the way to the bottom. So we threw it in my buddy's recycling bin. And then on our way out, I was thinking, let me grab a couple of them so I can use the shell. Because a lot of times I go to the Goodwill outlet and I'll find a CD that I like. Let's say like it was an NSYNC CD and this is broken or it's cracked. Then I can literally just take it and replace it with a brand new one. So I have replacements instead of trying to do it over there. You know what I mean? So I said, okay, let me grab a couple. So as I was doing that, Matt started going through all the ones we didn't go through. And all of a sudden, boom, here's another one. Oh, that one's still in there. That one's still in there. He just kept popping them up. I was like, what? So, total, I think Steve took a total of 6. I ended up taking the 3. If I'm not mistaken, it was this soundtrack. It's called The Mirror Has Two Faces. Never heard of that movie. And this really cool Mozart one. A little booklet and everything. And I think it was the Britney one. This little tiny thing, which I thought was one of those. You guys remember the PSPs? These had those little tiny CDs that you used to put in and played movies and games. I think it was the PSPs. So I thought this was what it was, but I found out it's an actual CD, a tiny CD. And I thought it was just cool, just because it looks. I remember these, so I just kept it and put it in one of the replacement CD covers. So there you go. So that's basically the story behind it. These are literally this stack right here. They're all just empty shelves. Well, except these. Wait, there's actually these are still sealed. And I guess it's like kind of like not opera, but like classical music still sealed. I'm not a big fan, too much of a big fan of that. I gotta be. I'm really picky, but all of these are literally just empty shelves. Sometimes you'll come with a CD that has a double disc CD and it's missing the center part or it's broken. Look at that. So now I have literal extra cases. So I'm gonna be doing today is emptying out these, getting rid of the inner stuff of them and cleaning them off and turning them into this basically. I'm sorry, let me go over here. Clean empty shells that I can reuse later. So a win's a win, I guess. So yeah, I wish that the music was in there because there was a lot of great soundtracks. music groups, bands, like you name them, they were there. We had Destiny's Child, you had NSYNC, you had Britney Spears, you had Christina Aguilera, you had oh my God, there was so many. I want to say Foo Fighters. I could be wrong. You name it, and they were there. Classic hits and stuff like that. You name them, they were there. And unfortunately, someone took them out, put them on their folder, and just got rid of the covers. I'm like, who does that? But I guess this person did. But again, at the end of the day, for 99 cents, I think a win's a win. So I hope you guys like this short story. And it really, I was excited. You know, I wish I hadn't recorded that video of me pushing the cart with all that stuff, because, you know, at the beginning I wasn't even make this video, but, you know, I wanted you guys to know, because you guys were also excited about it, what was going to be in there. So I'm sorry that I just, you know, I almost felt like I disappointed when I did that, you know, and, you know, I don't know. So I'm sorry that it didn't come out to be what I thought it was. But again, a win's a win. So we did find a few decent CDs. And like I said, replacement CD covers, I don't have to buy any. I have them free, and I have a whole bunch. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, part 2 to it. And again, if you guys like, make sure to hit the heart button, share with friends, give it a share, send it around, show everyone. And if they enjoy this content, tell them to come over to my page, okay? So you guys, thank you guys so much. And until next time, don't just take a look. Check it out.